Oh, are we good? Are we good? Everything working? Good morning, everybody! Oh my goodness, okay. Hold on. We're having a moment here. Everything's loading up. Goodness gracious. Hello, everyone! I'm back! Hello, everyone! How's everybody doing today? It's so good to see you guys again. Hello, hello! Also, yeah, they just honked outside. They didn't like full on just blast the horn, but they did like a little bump 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 bump. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hold on, I'm still adjusting some things in the background. I don't know why I can't hear the music. Like not allowing me to hear it, but you know what? It's fine. If it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be. It shows it as very, very quiet. I'm not gonna worry about it. You know what? It's fine. Hello, everybody. I'm finally back from my little vacation. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm very excited to be streaming again. And I need to make the waiting room for it, but I'm also going to be streaming later tonight, so you guys can look out for that as well. I'm just going to be playing some more Avion tonight. Nothing out of the usual, I suppose you would say. Here, hold on a second. I don't know why this isn't working the way that I need it to. Give me just a second. I don't know why, but it seems like my headset isn't working properly, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna try something. Oh, I hope this doesn't blast this with music. Please don't. Okay. What if I... Hello? Y'all, this is gonna take a minute, but I promise everything's fine. Okay. Am I good now? Am I good now? I think I'm good now. I'm gonna hope that everything's good now. Have you tried Pizza Tower? Pizza Tower? What's Pizza Tower? Also, apologies. It is so early in the morning that my vocal cords are not really awake yet either. So it's gonna take a hot minute for everything to get moving and grooving. Goodness gracious. But oh boy, I have a lot to share about my little trip. Listen, my trip was only for like 3 days, and it was just so jam-packed with doing stuff basically the entire time that my brain is still recovering from all these different things, and there's a lot that happened. And I do have pictures. I do have pictures of all the different things. I wasn't able to take as many, like really nice landscape pictures as I wanted to, because while I was there, it ended up like raining the majority of the time or being really cloudy. So I didn't get to really be outside or take really good photos while I was in my car. So it's, you know, I have a couple of pictures and they're okay, but I don't have anything that's like really fantastic. But I did take a lot of pictures of all the drinks that I had. Guys, I promise I'm not an alcoholic. I know it. I know it really seems like it sometimes. I'm not an alcoholic, I promise. Whenever I'm out with friends, that's what we do. Is it bad that I only know who you were in the first or in the pic? The others I couldn't put a face to a name. I mean, I don't blame you, considering the fact that, like, nobody else really posts pictures of themselves. I mean, booze is fun in moderation. Yeah, no, it's not like I'm drinking every single weekend. I was just out with friends, so I figured, like, that's normally what I do, especially with those specific two friends. So of course I went drinking with them, but I don't drink every weekend, I promise, because that's too much money. No, I know what you mean, Rekka. I don't, like, even me, like, I don't post a ton of pictures of myself as it is, but, what was it? I don't expect anybody else in that server to really be posting pictures of themselves, so it's fine. Last time I got drunk, I was also high on shrooms. It was an experience. Oh my goodness. That's like a double whammy. I don't know if I could handle all that. Oh gosh. But I do want to show you guys all the pictures that I got. So I have little slideshows that I can pull up. I have two different slideshows to pull up because for some reason they didn't want to do all the pictures in one slideshow, and I don't know why. It was really weird. But anyway, I'll just... There we go. Sorry, chat's gonna be covered for a little bit, but I'll still read your guys' messages. I can still see chat, just it's not on screen. Okay. So while we were driving, there were a bunch of, like these little rest areas where like there was a building with restrooms and like a couple vending machines and, what's it? There's like a bunch of picnic tables outside so that you can like go and stretch your legs. If you have pets, then you can walk your pets around. So you just have like a little bit of space to roam while you, like you're in your long haul driving state. So we stopped at a couple of these and I got pictures of at least one of them. And you know, I love this kind of atmosphere. It does feel very jarring when like just a couple 100 feet away, people are driving at like 70 miles an hour, just zooming past. But it was really nice to like have a couple of chances where we could just sit or walk and enjoy some fresh air. Good morning, Maria. It's good to see you, honey. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, so this was one of the rest areas and it had like a lot more space than some of the other ones that we saw. And I enjoyed it a lot. So there's one picture. This was the same rest area. We just ended up walking around and we, looked at a bunch of different things that were there. My mom, who did the majority of the driving, was napping in the car, and me and my brother didn't want to disturb her, so we just like took a little walk. And we were just enjoying all the different nature things. And they had like these giant plaques up where you could what's it? Like informational plaques or like these big informational things that like maybe like the Boy Scouts put up because they like funded it or whatever with like I don't know, like they do like their Boy Scout projects, and like it had just a bunch of information about different natural things in the area and talking about like the watersheds and all that fun stuff. So I enjoyed reading them. I thought that they were really cool. I know like when you're on the road and you have like kids, you want to make sure that like they get at least a little bit entertained. So it's nice as like a in-between of entertainment and educational stuff. I'm just fascinated by the nature stuff, so I like hearing about it and I like reading about it. So that was just another picture that we took at one of those rest areas. Let's see. Okay, so this is where the fun of the trip begins. So we'll pause there for a second. Here, I'll just pause that and I'll bring it up again in a second. But what was it? So we drove and we got to our destination after like, what was it? Like the actual like time of travel was different than the time that it took us to get there because we had a couple stops. So it took us like maybe 7 or 8 hours driving, and you know that's always a lot. And we ended up staying with a family member and at her like little apartment, and unfortunately her apartment is very, very small. So while she did have 2 of those like reclining chairs for my mom and my brother to use, I had to sleep on the floor. I had to sleep on the floor, and I didn't bring like, because I don't really own like a sleeping bag or anything, because I don't go out camping or anything like that. So I ended up like, she had a bunch of like these little cushions. I just kind of laid them out, and like I laid a blanket over top of it, and I was trying to make it as much into like a makeshift bed as I could. Hey June, welcome back. Hello, Shockwave. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Oh gosh. But yeah, I kind of had to do like a little makeshift bed on the floor, and did not sleep very well that night, but I did what I could. It's a little bit of rough sleeping, and before we got there, my family member asked if we could pick up some food just to have dinner, so we didn't have to like cook dinner once we got there. So we got Chinese food from the one Chinese restaurant I had always grown up on, and it was just, I don't know, it was very, very satisfying to have it again after not having it for so long. I'm not so good, I'm ill. Oh, Shockwave, I hope you feel better soon. Oh, goodness gracious. Just make sure to rest up and stay hydrated and all that fun stuff. I know it's not fun getting sick. Goodness gracious. But yeah, we stayed with her for the night, and then in the morning, my mom had to run because of her plans, and then I had to get ready because my friends were on their way, and I had to get picked up by my friends, and then my brother's friends were coming to pick him up. So it was a lot of us running around, and we all split off at like in that morning. My nose is blocked more than the things. Oh gosh. I hope you're able to get some sinus relief then. Oh god, that cannot be fun. I had to deal with that for a while. What was it? A couple weeks ago, maybe? Something like that. Sorry, I'm stretching my legs a little bit. But, that morning, my friends picked me up, and, you know, this is my best friend and her husband that I talk about, like, literally all the time. So I got to be with them for, like, a whole day. We first went to her new place. I finally got to see her new place. It was lovely. It was gorgeous. It had like just the right amount of space for both of them. Didn't feel cramped at all. Like they had a lot more wiggle room, and they had like a guest bedroom and a really nice bathroom. Their kitchen is like huge and gorgeous, and I love it so much. So much fun playing around in their kitchen. So we stopped by their place so that I could put all my bags down, because me carrying all of my goodies, all of my clothing, all of my hygiene stuff, like all of it took up like 2 giant bags worth. Oh gosh. So we got there, we dropped all that off, and then we went out to pick up groceries and to pick up, we got some lunch so that we didn't have to worry about making lunch. So I remember when I was on the phone making plans with her before I got there, she specifically stated, like, we need you to make your pork katsu curry again. And I was like, I've shown you how to make it like 3 or 4 times already. She's like, no, but we need you to make it again. I was like, are you gonna remember how to make it this time so that you don't have to wait until I come visit for you to like have it again? And she was like, well, I want to record it. And I was like, we're gonna be so drunk at that point. How are you going to record it? So we ended up just using like a voice memo, and I'm pretty sure like 80% of that is just incoherent. So much of that just is absolutely nothing but us bullshitting and going off about like random shit, but it's fine. It's hilarious and I love it so much. So we dropped all the bags off. We went to the grocery store, picked up everything I needed to cook for that. And we got lunch, just got some like McDonald's or whatever. And after that, she was like, so the party is going to start. We are going to go out, we're going to go to a winery, and we're going to go to a distillery. And then when we come home and make dinner, I can also make us more drinks. And I was like, oh boy. So that's where the fun started. Let me pull up the slides again. Let's see. You already saw those two. So this was what she had been really excited to show me. At the winery, they had these wine slushies and also like booze infused ice cream. So this was a, what's it? I think like a strawberry wine slushie and then like a vodka infused vanilla ice cream. And that was so good. That was an amazing drink. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was delicious. I haven't had booze in ice cream before, and having this be like my first drink of the day, mind you, it was like maybe 1 in the afternoon. I don't think it was any later than that. It was like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and this is like the first drink that I had had in like a while. It was a lot, but it wasn't unwelcome. It was really, really good, and I enjoyed it a lot. But that wasn't even my favorite drink there. Don't get me wrong, it was delicious, and I liked it. Seems risky. I mean, we pre-gamed by eating the McDonald's, so it wasn't so bad. I would have been afraid if I had it on a completely empty stomach, then I would be like, oh god, this is going to wreck me. But I was smart, and I made sure that I had food in my stomach first so that I wouldn't die. And it was very, very enjoyable. Very, very tasty. I took a couple pictures of just the area because I thought it was really, really cute. This was the Radical Wine Company. They are so dog friendly. I can show you in the next picture a little bit too. And like people were just bringing their dogs in, and like that second sitting area was like more dimly lit. They had couches, like that kind of thing. But we just stayed in the main area, so we had quicker access to getting more drinks afterwards. We just sat at one of the tables that was like already right there because, you know, like why not? And they also had like a bunch of merch. Like they had so many shirts, so many like different options, bags, socks, hats. They had all these little like, like little decorative plaques with funny sayings on them. Like they had a bunch of different things, but yeah, they definitely had a lot of shirts, and I thought that they were really, really cute. I enjoyed it a lot. You can kind of see some of the plaques near the door frame. Like they had a bunch of those like everywhere, like a giant pile of them. It was really, really cute. This was my second and third drink because I got it a second time, and I am going to figure out how to make this at home because it was seriously probably my favorite drink that I had the whole time that I was there. This was a sangria, minus all the extra fruit, but it had, what was it? They used a house rosé that they had, mixed it with blueberry syrup and like a cold brew sweet iced tea. Oh my god, this was so good. Good morning, Mr. Stew. Good morning, Deadman. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh gosh, but yeah, I sipped on this and I immediately gave my friends a look, and I was like, you need to try this, and I handed it over, and my best friend was like, this is so good, and I was like, I'm learning how to make this at home. This is really freaking good. So I ordered it a second time as well. It was just, oh my god, it was so good. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just really good, like Southern style sweet tea, but with alcohol and like a berry flavor. It was really, really good. I liked it a lot. So I'm gonna learn how to make that one at home because I want more of it. It was really, really good. And then I think the next picture is, yes, this was one of the other things that they also had a stand for. It was so cute. I was really tempted to buy some of the earrings, but I was like, I need to carry it home with me if I buy it, and they seem so delicate. So I'm very thankful that they had business cards. I just grabbed a business card, and I am most likely going to make a purchase later once I get my paycheck for the week. Question here, have you heard Kim Dracula Make Me Famous? No, I'm not familiar. Is that a song? It looks like a song title, if I'm not mistaken. But no, I'm not familiar. I was very tempted to get some of these earrings, though. They were gorgeous. And, you know, I just love jewelry. I think jewelry is, like, so fun. And you can just customize it in so many different ways. And you have, like, so many different occasions to wear jewelry. It's so much fun to wear jewelry. Love wearing jewelry. You should listen when you have time. I'll make sure to make a note of it. That sounds like a, you know, it sounds like a very interesting song title. What genre is it? Is it like a pop song? Is it metal? Like, what are we working with here? I'm starting to get a taste for metal music. For the longest time I hadn't, but I guess like that's a recent thing that I have started liking. I don't have any specific names or anything, but there is a certain streamer that I've started watching that thoroughly enjoys metal music, and he plays metal music very frequently on stream, so I am starting to like it. It's best you experience yourself. Oh god, that's a little ominous. I'll check it out some other time then. Oh gosh. And then I think this next picture was from, yes, that's from the distillery. And I have very funny things to share that happened at the distillery. June, do they dress up as a pirate skeleton? What, me? Who was dressing up as a pirate skeleton? Huh? What do you... Oh, the VTuber that I watch. No, not a pirate skeleton. No, not them. No. Oh gosh. Okay, so at this point, I had 3 drinks at the winery, and we're making our way over to the distillery. And one thing about drinking out in public like that is that when you go to your next place and you want to buy a drink, you can't act as if you're already drunk, or else they won't serve you, because they're not going to serve somebody who's already like intoxicated. So my friend in the car was like, you need to be chill, you need to act like you're sober when you're ordering your drink. And I was like, okay, I got this, I can handle this. Mind you, I was already like 3 drinks in. I mean, I've started getting better at holding my alcohol. Like, I would still say that I'm a lightweight, but I'm getting better, which I don't know if it's actually better that I'm, you know, having a higher tolerance or not. but I'm getting better at like holding it and being able to drink more before I get drunk. But, you know, I was able to order without any suspicion. I was good. And I got one of their mixed drink flights. And these were the 3 drinks I got. I'll go over them in a second. But, what was it? We had all ordered our drinks. You can see my flight and then like 1 drink to the side. That was my friend's drink. There was also a drink that her husband had ordered, but he sat in this one chair near the window, and the minute he sat down, the zipper to his sweater like tipped the drink over and just started pouring onto him, and, and he lost his drink. And apparently there was a couple at like one table over that was like, you know, a lady just sat in that chair before you and knocked one of the candles over that's like sitting behind on the windowsill. So we were just like, okay, that chair is just cursed. We can't sit in that chair is cursed. So he ended up moving over and sitting closer to like my side away from the window after that, but he got another drink. So this was the flight that I gotten. I need to open up the other slideshow to show you. So let me open this guy up. There we go. So this drink was the butterbeer drink, and I took a picture of the menu so you guys will see like the descriptions of everything that was in it. But this was the butterbeer drink. It did not taste like it had any alcohol in it whatsoever, and that was the most dangerous part about it. It just tasted like sweet, delicious drink and no alcohol, and it was amazing. I love this one a lot. Normally, I don't go for drinks like this. If I'm getting a drink, I normally go more for like fruit flavors than anything else. But yeah, this was delicious. The non-beer tasting beers are so lethal. Taste like water. They are incredibly lethal. I know what you mean. So this was the butterbeer drink. And then this was the cherry cannonball drink. If you guys have ever had a Shirley Temple, it was like that, but with alcohol in it. So, like Sprite, grenadine, like some cherry, and then they put, what was it? I think it was vodka and lime juice that they put into it. It was really good. This was a very refreshing drink, not too sweet, and, you know, like, you could taste the alcohol in this one, but it wasn't bad. It mixed with the Sprite and the cherry flavor really nicely. So that one was really good. I enjoyed that one thoroughly. And then this next one was one that my friend had recommended to me. This was the not cherry cannonball. That was the last one. This was the pineapple upside down cake drink. Holy crap, this was good. Cause it kind of just looks like a Malibu Bay Breeze, but it's not. They used like birthday cake vodka in it so that it had like that cake flavor, and it had like that vanilla and like baked good taste in it, and it was so good. This one was also very, very delicious. I got really, really good drinks here. And, you know, they're not full size the way that her drink was. These were like 3 mini drinks, but they all still packed quite the punch. So I thoroughly enjoyed all of these. It was really, really good. We were sitting there for at least a good hour just drinking and talking, and like me running off to use the bathroom multiple times. Because at that point I had already had so many drinks in my body, and my body was like, you're carrying a little too much there, bud. Why not take a little bathroom break? And at some point, my friend needed to use the bathroom too, so I walked with her, and I went to the bathroom first, and then she went to the bathroom, and as she was coming out, because like I could hear her washing her hands and like grabbing for the paper towels, I started doing like a little dance in the corner. So when she walked out, she could just see me like doing my little dance in the corner. And she was like, "Oh my god, you're so drunk, aren't you?" And I was like, "This is your fault. This is all you're doing. You did this to me." Oh gosh. It was really good though. It was really, really good. She also made me try a sip of her drink, which was, what was it? I think it's supposed to be their play on like a Dark and Stormy, and I didn't realize just how much alcohol was in those drinks, because holy crap, I took like one sip and I recoiled because it whacked me right upside the head. It's like when you have your first Long Island. Oh my god. Holy moly, that's a lot of liquor and not a lot of mixer. I'm more of a just one shot of liquor and the rest is mixer kind of girl. Nah. Hers was just one shot of mixer and the rest is liquor. That thing killed me. Oh my god. I just took one sip, recoiled. She and her husband laughed at me, and I just went, you have different tastes than I do. I can't do drinks like that. I just find them so nasty. I can't do it, man. It's too much. It's way too much. And then yeah, this was the menu. So I got the pineapple upside down cake. So it says birthday cake, vodka, grenadine, and pineapple juice, and then it has a pineapple chunk and a cherry. That was really, really good. They have something called a river breeze, which is supposed to be like a bay breeze, but I didn't get that one. They had the butter beer, which I got. They had the cherry cannonball, which I got. Yeah, they both got, no, it wasn't a doom and gloom, I don't think. I forget what they got, because it's not that. It was something else. But they definitely got that. What was it? Her husband got a Moscow Mule, because they had a very specific peanut butter whiskey, and he tried that, and he said that you couldn't really taste the peanut butter in it very much, but it was still a good mule. And then she just had 2 of those, like the dark and stormy drinks, or whatever it was called. I don't remember. But yeah. There were a bunch of drinks that I was also very interested in having, but I kind of knew my stomach limit, and I didn't want to push myself at all because I was already like going through it at that point. I think I had enough at that point, so I was like, we need to go home, we need to relax for a little bit, and then we can enjoy more. But what was it at that point? How do I just hit pause? Okay, well, it doesn't do anything, never mind. But what was it? She had asked me before we left the house, because she made some sort of reference to Austin Powers. She made an Austin Powers reference, and she asked me, like, have you ever seen Austin Powers? And I was like, no, I haven't. And she was like, holy crap, we need to watch Austin Powers when we get drunk tonight. And I was like, oh boy. So we ended up, what was it? Coming home, super drunk, super plastered. We sat down and watched the first Austin Powers movie, which was really good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And then we started making dinner. We cooked dinner together, had our fun, absolutely incoherent recording of us making dinner together. And then once it was done, we all sat down in like the living room and we watched the second Austin Powers movie, and that was also very good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was watching those when you're inebriated is something. And she did say that she was thinking about making us more drinks like while we had dinner and stuff, and I was like, I cannot. I've had enough. I absolutely cannot, because I like being alive. And I have stuff that I have to do tomorrow, so if we're gonna do this, like, I am going to have to pass. What else? Once we had gotten back to her place, we ended up drinking water like it was going out of style, and we all took some leave. Oh, hi, operator. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Just sharing about the little trip that I had this weekend and going over everything that we did. Oh, gosh. But yeah, we were in the process of eating dinner, and at that point, her husband had already had so many drinks, and now, like, his stomach was full of food, that after he, like, had finished his food, put his plate down, got comfy on the couch again, he was absolutely, like, passing out, falling asleep. Oh, gosh. So, what was it? It was still kind of early. Like, it wasn't even late at night. It was, like, maybe 8 o'clock, and he was like, okay, time for bed. And honestly, I don't even, like, blame him. at that point I had ended up, I cleaned up a little bit from dinner, and I went upstairs, took a shower, did all like my night routine stuff, and then went to bed. They also have a cute little kitty cat, and she loves to creep on me whenever I'm with them. She's a little weirdo, and I love her so, so much, but she was creeping on me most of that time. And especially in the morning, because my friend doesn't wake up super early in the morning, but I do. And while I was up and moving around and doing everything, her cat was just like staring at me the whole time, following me to make sure that I didn't like do anything. And it was very, very funny. She's a very good cat. I love her very, very much. So I took a bunch of pictures the next day, but I can't show them to you, unfortunately, because they're of me, and you guys don't get that. I will not allow you that, but I will talk about what happened. So I wake up the next morning, I'm doing like my morning routine and stuff, I get breakfast, we're just hanging out at her place, and like it's gorgeous outside. It's finally starting to warm up, the sun is out, I'm enjoying like everything, but we're looking at you right now. Oh yeah, well, you know, you don't get those other pics for free. Oh gosh. But I wake up and do all the morning stuff. I go and like I sit out on the porch, and I had it set so that my friend was gonna come pick me up. And after, like, my friend was definitely later than I had wanted, because I had, what was it? I organized a little picnic with a couple of my friends, and two of my friends were already like at the park waiting for me, and one of them drove like a really long way to like try and see me for the first time, and I was so late waiting for this other friend to come get me, and that was a little bit of a headache. But, you know, we made it and everything was okay. And I met up with everybody at the park. I apologized for being late. You know, we figured everything out. And I basically just said, like, guys, I think even though it's like really nice outside, I think it would be a lot better if we just went somewhere out to eat. So I'll just pay for everybody. We'll just pick somewhere and we'll go out to eat, and I'll pay for everybody. So we ended up going to one of my favorite diners that's like in the area, because it had been forever since I had gone there. And oh my God. They always keep their prices so low too, because they understand and they get it. And their food is just so delicious. So we had a really good time at the diner. And then after that, I met up with my mom and my brother. They just drove to the parking lot, and we met up in the parking lot, and then we went home. So this was just one of the pictures I took while we were on the road getting home. And again, like, this was the one day that the weather was nice, so I was like, well, I need to take at least one picture. And unfortunately there wasn't like a really nice like rest stop where I could take a nice picture like this, so I did it in the car, and you can tell because you can see like the streaks all over the windshield. And you can see my switch case sitting and like reflecting in the bottom right corner. But I tried to take a nice picture of the scenic view that we had for a while. It was really, really lovely. I need to take another sip of my water. Hold on. But yeah. So I have two more pictures to show you guys. If you are not comfortable with an immersion break, then I would ask you to look away, and I'll give you the clear like when you're able to. But if you don't want to see an immersion break, then look away, because it's just a slight one, but just in case nobody wants to see that, I will be showing pictures of a slight immersion break. So y'all better get prepared. I guess I'll give a little countdown. I don't know how to do this. What? I mean, I'm totally a professional and I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't know what you guys are talking about. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So while we were out and about, there's only a couple things that we can buy when we're in the area. Operator, don't laugh at me. There's a couple of things that we can only buy when we're in that area, and this is one of those things. And what was it? We always call it Dominican salami because it's like you can only buy it at like Spanish import stores or like Spanish grocery stores. And like this is one of the like things that we always drive over to get because we can't find anything like this where we currently live, and it's very frustrating. But this is one of the things that we made sure to pack our cooler for so that we could bring a bunch home. And I cannot wait to go downstairs and eat more of this because I already had some like the day we got it, because we came home like pretty late at night, but I was really hungry and I wasn't going to go to bed like while I was hungry, so I just like made some of this and like scrambled eggs and rice. Yeah, you can see my press-on nails. I mean, they look pretty okay in this photo. I've already lost a couple in the process because they're really, really cheap. But yes, that is indeed my hand. And then the other thing that I love above all else are my Wawa pretzels. Guys. I don't have a Wawa where I live right now. I don't have a Wawa. So whenever we go over there, we stock up on Wawa pretzels. And like, I always look forward to having Wawa breakfast sandwiches and just Wawa everything because we don't have any of that here and it makes me so upset. So we bought a bunch of Wawa pretzels and brought a bunch of Wawa pretzels home because Wawa, my beloved. I'm still really sad that I don't have a Wawa here. I think they're thinking about putting one here at some point. I don't know when that point will be, but whenever it is, it will not be soon enough. And it's just, oh, what the heck? Why'd you do that? But yeah, whenever they install a Wawa, it will not be soon enough, and I need it in my life. Alright, I got rid of the slides, so if you did not want to see my hands, you are good now. Oh gosh. But I had a very fun trip. I enjoyed myself very thoroughly. I feel very refreshed. I had a great time hanging out with my friends, seeing my family, and getting to meet some new people. Oh gosh, y'all, when we were at the diner and I was with all my friends and we sat down, our waiter was so cute. I had to hold myself back because oh my god, he was so cute. Rekka, I will text you about that a little bit later, or I'll post about it in the server a little bit later. But oh my gosh. And I finally got to like update all my friends about all like the other major things that have been going on in my life with me, you know, planning on going back to school and, you know, a bunch of other random family stuff that's been happening. So it was really nice to just like get to spend time with them. Also, what was it? I must have timed it perfectly because not only, what was it? I knew that if I had come into the area and not said hi to, what was it? My friend's parents-in-law, because what's it? My friend's husband's parents love hanging out with me now. So I knew if I was gonna come into the area and not say hi to them, they were gonna get real upset with me, because the last time she texted me, she's like, oh, well, drinks are gonna be on me. Like, if you come into the area and you say hi again, like, I'll buy all your drinks. And I was like, you absolutely do not have to do that. That is... that is so dangerous for you, girl. What are you doing? But this was the one weekend that they were actually away. What was it? They had gotten like a little vacation themselves, and they were just like having a weekend away. So that timing worked out. And also, apparently, while we were gone, a tornado touched down. Like, not super close to my house, but like in my area. And a lot of people lost power, a lot of businesses lost power, like it was apparently like pretty bad. But when I got home the other night, like we still had power and everything seemed fine. So I guess we're good. But I'm glad that I didn't have to endure, you know, sitting at home in a dark house with no internet and no nothing. So the timing on that worked out really, really well. Not expecting that at all. Oh, gosh. Also, yeah, the stream... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm knocking shit over. Don't mind me. Goodness gracious. But the stream for this morning is probably gonna be a little short. I'm not gonna, have it extend much longer. Casually watching stream while I'm in class. Jack, stay in class. Pay attention to your teacher. You can watch VTubers on your own time. The stream's not going anywhere. Goodness gracious. You better be doing well in school. You better be getting those good grades. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna stream for the full hour. I won't go to 2 hours because I don't have that much to share. It was just one weekend trip. If it was an entire week, then I know I would have a lot more to share. But, you know, sharing the amount that I'm able to. Oh, gosh. Oh, here, let me... But yeah, I will set up the waiting room for the stream later on tonight as well, because I know I gotta do that. So after that, I will, after the stream now, I'll set up the waiting room for later tonight. Everybody got to see the schedule, right? I posted it everywhere, right? I posted it here, I posted it on Twitter, I posted it on Discord. I don't think I'm getting traffic from anywhere else. So I think we're good. Oh gosh. But yeah, I still, what was it? I basically just woke up and started streaming right away for today. I still need to do my morning routine. I still need to eat breakfast. I need to do all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna wrap it up in just a little bit. I can still hang out for at least a little while more though. And then I'll stream again later tonight, so you guys won't miss out on anything. Trying to think what else I can share, or if I have anything else to share. I still have work today, which is no fun. And I don't know why, but apparently the weather, I looked at my forecast for this upcoming week, and I know it's spring, so therefore things are gonna get really like weird and rainy, and it'll dip between cold and hot. But it was literally like my forecast was like, tomorrow will be bright and sunny and warm, the next day will be cold and rainy, and then it'll be sunny and warm again, and then it'll be cold and rainy. I'm like, how is my body supposed to cope with any of this? It was very, very cruel of the forecast to do that. Hi, Epic Guy! Hello! I hope you're doing well. It's so good to see you again! You just cope. Man, coping is hard, though. It's much more fun to just complain the whole time. Oh, gosh. It's the art of complaining, though. The art of complaining, because it's an art form. It is an art form. Oh, gosh. I cannot clear my throat for the life of me. Give me just a moment. I don't know if that helped, but I'm hoping that it did. I was not about to subject you guys to hearing all the, like the dad noises? all the noises that dads make when they try to clear their throat. I do not want to subject all of you guys to that. That seems like corporal punishment. You guys don't deserve that. I just got back from break. I'm not here to punish any of you. Oh, gosh. But yeah, I might have some tea when I go downstairs and I have breakfast, because my throat wants to be real funny this morning, I suppose. I think that's what I get for waking up and then immediately streaming with no warm-up, no prep, no nothing. That's on me. But like, otherwise, I wanted to make sure that I had enough time to stream. So I didn't want to put it like too late in the day where like I have to worry about going to work right away. So I figured I'd do it now and then, you know, just deal with the consequences. But I don't like these consequences now, and now I'm mad. Hold on a second. I need to get like, what's it? Not cough drops, but like even just having gum or having mints will like kind of help so that like my mouth isn't like so dry or anything. I don't know. But you know what? It's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Oh gosh. But yeah, trying to save the really bad throat clearings off and trying not to broadcast, that's all. Oh gosh. But yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap it up here then. I don't have much more to say for this morning. I'm probably gonna talk at least a little bit more about my trip as we're running around playing Avions later tonight, if I remember anything that I didn't talk about during this stream right now. But, you know, I showed you guys all the pictures that I could, and I got to hang out with you guys for at least like a little bit, like an hour or so. So, you know, it's better than nothing. I'll take it. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I am so glad to be back. I'm so excited to be streaming again. I've missed you guys so much, and I'm so glad that I get to, you know, have my schedule again and get back on track to everything that I was doing. Rest well till then. Thank you, operator. And yeah, I'll be streaming again later tonight. Usual Avion stream as always, Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. You know the whole drill. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, whatever it might be, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys later tonight for more Avion. Bye for now. Bye-bye, guys. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.